Well, you know what they say about Morbius.
It's Morbin time.
Or it's time to get 5 Razzie nominations. It's one of the two. But considering that the two are the same, yeah, okay. Oh, good old Morbius. The only film last year that was, by demand of the fans, peer pressured into re-releasing because of a meme, only to fail even harder and embarrass the studio even worse. Yeah, those were times, boys. Those were times. I mean, certainly not as good of times as the time that the film ended, and then the post-credit and mid-credit scenes are just confusingly baffling moments that completely have nonsensical connections to Spider-Man, but yeah, sure, why not? Anyways, all of this has led to the prestigious Razzie Awards, the 43rd annual Razzie Awards, which will be held on March 11th. And yes, Morbius has been, well, I guess it's the top nominee because it's gotten 5 awards. From the worst picture to the worst actor, worst supporting actress, worst director, and worst screenplay. So it's looking to do the Morbin sweep across the Razzies. Now, the last time I remember a film getting this many would honestly be Batman v Superman. There's probably something after it, but because it's not a comic book film, I probably don't recognize it or don't care about it enough to remember it. But yes, I remember that one. So there we go. Yeah, is Morbius gonna win/lose any of these? Probably. It's Morbius. It is what it is. If you really look at this whole thing, it's the Razzies. They're the opposite of the Oscars, obviously, but in terms of their value, it's the same. If you care about awards, well, you maybe care about this. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't know anybody that cares about the Razzies. Like, the whole point of the Razzies is to make fun of the Oscars, and people just have a good time. So if people take this too seriously, I think you're missing the joke. But at the same time, I don't know. I think Morbius is this interesting thing that's going to be talked about for years, and it's going to be looked back upon in that weird way. Again, just like Batman v Superman, where you're like, where did we go wrong? And everybody points at that one thing. This will be it for Sony. Like, this will be it. And I guess the impact and the lasting legacy will be, well, it won Razzies, so at least people knew it existed. It wasn't completely forgotten, which I guess that's more than we can say for most of these comic book films these days that are just kind of come out, don't make an impact because they're not MCU or something, and then they just kind of fall off to the wayside.